Hey guys. Glad to be streaming tonight. It is just now turned to the 5th of July. A little bit late, I know. But I was enjoying my 4th of July. I was doing a lot of stuff, and I didn't really get time to do this stream during the daytime. So I guess we'll do it now. This is a follow-up stream to the previous RH-Caster Sonic Insanity. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to watch that before you watch this, but I'd say wait till after this is archived. If you're watching this live, you can just stay here. It doesn't matter. Now, in case you guys are wondering, RH-Caster is a voice actor who got Me Too'd in the Sonic community. There was a bunch of accusations thrown around about him, and he messaged me on Discord, and he told me his whole story. So I'm going to be reading that today. And I have permission to do this, and I have permission to show off his screen caps. So let's do this. RH-Caster says, okay, so let's get it clear that all the events that had happened was when I was 18, no later. Winlight is making it sound like I'm doing this to this day. Me and Arcade were in a relationship for a few months. We flirted, and then it got sexual, because we were both horny teens in high school. I think everyone's been there. I was still a senior at the time. In our relationship, I was nothing but sweet and supportive of her, even pushing her to work hard when she procrastinated. And let's take a look at this screenshot. He says, "How are you feeling, hun?" She said, "Pretty okay, I'm procrastinating." And then he says, "Why?" And he has a stupid emoticon face, so I'm not reading those. "I don't know." And then he says, "Don't procrastinate." And then she goes, "Ah." And then he says, "I'll spank you with a tortilla." That is the most Mexican thing you can ever say. That is the most Mexican way to flirt with someone. And then she goes, "Wow." And then he says, "You know I'll do it." So that's a sign that the flirting was both ways. That she wasn't immediately freaked out by it. We were sweet on one another. I cared about her, and I thought she cared about me too. At the time, she was also flirting and sexting with 2 other people, so apparently he was getting cucked throughout all of this. Very tragic, but not uncommon in the Sonic community. I didn't mind because I'm polyamorous. Well, that's... I guess the cuck thing is no longer just a playful joke. It's actual. Rod, why are you admitting that you're fine with being cucked in a chat with me? Okay, whatever. Who fucking cares? I guess he's just proud to be a cuck. She told me that one of the other guys she talked to is good at role-playing. Oh, God. Roleplay :3 with me. Oh, God, I want to fucking kill myself. This is a great thing to watch tonight. This is a great thing for me to have to read tonight. Because her biggest turn-on is degradation. God, I'm not even shocked. I'm not even fucking shocked. And let's see what this is. He goes, "Ooh," and he's doing these weird faces. I swear, him and Donkey Dude have a lot in fucking common. And then she says, "Yeah, he's good at dirty talk." Oh, that's not really... I mean, I guess you could say it's roleplay, but that's not what I thought he meant by roleplay. And he says, "I'm not good." And then she says, "You are, but like, degradation is his deal. That's his main weapon, and you know that's one of my biggest kinks." So she's really submissive. I'm not shocked, because she's got a pure pink background, and she looks like the type of girl that would be into that. Especially with her bright colored hair, but I guess he wasn't too aware of that. And then he says, "I can do degradation too, but I've never done it before." Wait, you said you could, but okay, I guess he's just really inexperienced at that thing he is sure that he can do. Don't be assured that you can do something if you've never tried it before. And I don't want to say something bad or offend or hurt you. God damn it. See, they were trying to Me Too him. But he is such a fucking bitch. And the sad thing is, he's gonna watch this. He wanted me to make this video, and I'm gonna have to call him a bitch. I'm sorry. That is the most fucking beta male thing you could say. Fucking tip your fedora while you're at it. I can't talk dirty to you, sweetie. I can't do it. I can't call you a cum dumpster because that horribly offends me or possibly you. God. And then she says, ooh, I get you. I'm shocked she didn't cut contact right then and there. That would make sense to me, but whatever. Oh, God. I'm already getting some good laughs out of this. This is what I needed to cheer me up. At first, I never even knew degradation kink was a thing. How? How did you not know it was a thing? This is a pure, wholesome child. He is obviously a child who knew nothing about kinks or fetishes or anything. And I was hesitant to try it because I didn't want her to say or hurt anything. Okay. I assume she wants him to be dom. She wants him to be a dominant male. She wants him to be in charge. But unfortunately, he is not. He is beta. He does not want to hurt women, even if they like it. There's a mental barrier you have to break down, and he has not broken that down. But remember, this is the guy who they were trying to paint as a fucking predator. The guy who's too afraid to upset a woman. As things started, we continued sexting, and we were on Skype for a time to video chat and obviously do sexual shit together. When I tried logging back into my Skype to look back on the logs, it was all deleted. We would go back to Discord after. Well, Skype deletes shit after so long of, after so much time goes by. Skype actually auto-deletes shit. I know it's not a thing for everyone, but apparently some Skypes do it. My Skype did it, my friend's Skype did it, but apparently not every Skype does it. And sorry if I sound like shit, my voice is cutting out today. I have no clue why. This just keeps happening all fucking summer. And we continued our sexting, and for the text that they cropped out to make me look bad, they don't even show her reply at all. And I guess we've got another set of screen caps here, so we're gonna keep reading shit. And she goes, explanation mark. And then he goes, he. And then she goes, holy fuck. And then he says, your pussy is quivering, huh? You want someone to fuck it, don't you? Actually, I, with a lowercase I, think you want to be gangbanged. What the fuck is up with... Oh, yeah, we had the same thing. We had this same thing last time. I reacted the same way. Yeah, okay. I remember who this is now. You want multiple men overpowering you, raping you, and using you as their own personal cum bucket. Okay, so I guess that's the context now. Okay, now we have the context. The reason why he was saying all that fucked up shit last time is because she's into that. And she told him ahead of time to do it. So she told him to do it. Then they crop it out of context to make it look like he's a fucking degenerate. When he didn't even know what the fuck it was, and she's the one that introduced him to the degenerate fucking behavior. And then she goes, explanation point, and then he goes, he, and she says, I'm legit soaked though, holy fuck. That is what you say when you are horribly offended, and definitely not a thirsty thought who is turned on by this taco. Oh god, people fucking hate me. And what is this? Okay, since this screenshot is at a completely different resolution, I just did, and I'll take your adorable ass down and then rape you. Oh my god. It even is it even rape if I'm into it though? Okay, so that's her saying that she's into it and that she wants him. So nothing bad is happening. It's mutual flirting. They are flirting with each other. This 100% confirms it. And then she says, lowercase I, think this is the part where I be quiet with a lowercase I again. Why don't these people know how to capitalize their I's? What the fuck is up with that shit? It's not hard to capitalize your letters. And then she says, I have no boundaries when it comes to degradation. FR. Wow, she is a massive fucking thought. Oh, God. And these are the people who tried to Me Too this man, by the way. She was apparently the victim, but she wants people to beat the shit out of her and use her as a cum dumpster. That has victim written all over it. He goes, he again. And she says, but yeah, when it comes to degradation, no boundaries. Be as insulting as you like. And then he says, if I get too mean, then tell me. Oh my god. This is our predator. Mr. If I'm too rough with you, honey, tell me and I'll stop. Tips his fedora. God, come on. This is the man who they tried to expose as like a fucking massive degenerate. The one that says, oh, I don't want to be too mean to you, honey. And she says, oh my, you're gonna try? ? And he said, yeah, I could try, but I'm with a lowercase I again. Such a cinnamon roll. That is the perfect way to describe yourself. And she goes, aw. And the reason why I say it's a perfect way to describe himself is because I'm allergic to cinnamon and I want to fucking die right now. But he says, oh yeah, here's the part I was hesitant on the degradation. But in our relationship, as Arcade said, she was overly sexual at the time. She was freaky, kinky, and horny a lot. I'm convinced that he is Sonic from Sonic's Ultimate Harem. That is exactly how Sonic described every single girl in that story. He goes, he, how's it going along? She says, I'm nearly done. I haven't relieved myself yet. So she's masturbating to him. She is masturbating to him. I've already accepted I'm not making money off of this stream. And apparently that's the victim. That's the person who he had to sexually groom. The one who is grooming him and telling him what to do as she pleasures herself to it. That is the victim, apparently. He goes, aw, poor baby. And she goes, I need to get fucked. The victim. And he says, I want to fuck you hard. Well, then go see her, you fucking cock god. And then she says, yes, please. And he says, and of course I went along with it because we were together. Being horny in a relationship is normal, isn't it? Yes, it is. That is totally normal. It is totally fine. I get that you're not used to that shit. It can be a weird world to stumble into. I'm just poking fun at you. But yeah, that's normal. It's perfectly fine. They're painting me as the whole predator and monster when I'm not. No, you're not. Not from these screenshots. In fact, she groomed you into doing things you were uncomfortable with at first, but you're not complaining about it. And when she wasn't in the mood for the sexual stuff, she would apologize, but I always told her that I'm not with her for sexual stuff, and I believe you. That I was with her because I wanted to support her. God, I think I know why this relationship went nowhere. Sorry, I haven't really been up for anything sexual lately. I've been a bit busy and stressed. I have exams next week. Oh, no, it's completely fine. I understand completely. You don't need to be sorry, Kate. Oh, that's a dox right there. I know her real name now. It's Kate with a C. God, that's such a cunty way to spell it. You can't even spell Kate with a K properly. God. I mean, I guess some people spell it that way, but whatever. I just want you to relax, relieve some stress, and don't worry about the exams. I know you're super smart, and I believe in you. Superpower teamwork is gonna help you in your relationship. I know you'll pass those exams with no problem. She says, thank you, I really appreciate the support, Rod. And then she's going to try to expose him a couple years later. What a fucking cunt. And he says, no problem, Bun. God, a pet name. I'm here for you. You know that. And then she sends hearts. That is obviously the mentality of a victim. And he says, I was always supportive and kind to her when I wasn't acting like her degraded fantasy. At one point, she even brought a dildo. She even bought a dildo. And she told me about it. Because that's the thing you do. That's the thing you tell people. That's something we need to know. And he said, hyped for what? And she said, your girl bought a dildo on lean. I wanted to say it like that because she put that fucking caps at the end. She said, I'm sorry. She can't capitalize eyes, but she'll capitalize that. I'm excited. And he said, ooh, I want to see it once it get here. I guess capitalization is something that doesn't exist. It's 8. 8 inches? Holy fucking shit. 8 inch. Okay, why 8? Why 8 inches? Like, are you planning to get blacked? What the fuck is wrong with you? And she says, holy fuck, I'm ready. I gotta practice deep throating somehow. I can see why she's popular. I can see why people like her. I can see why people like her. He says, 8? I'm only 6 or 5. I don't know. Oh god, Rod, I didn't need to know that. I am slowly finding out everyone's dick size in the Sonic community. slowly and inevitably, I'm finding out everyone's dick size in the Sonic community. That's fine with me. I just love cock. I don't care what size. I guess that's what we can remember. That should have been tagged at the end of their Me Too fucking paper. Their Me Too on fucking on Rod. It should have ended with her saying, I love cock. I don't care what size. Oh god. Thank you, Rod, for this shit. She said, Rod, it's okay. Fuck, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it. My bad. And he's... Oh my god! He says, I wish I was bigger. That's not how you make a woman want you, my man. That's not how you keep your girlfriend, by saying, oh man, I'm so self-conscious with my little pee-pee. I'm so upset. It's not big enough. Make me feel better, but I can see why this relationship fucking ended. Even if you don't have much to work on, even if you don't have much to work with, at least pretend like you have something. At least pretend. At least fucking be cocky and dominant, because that's obviously what she's wanting. Oh, God. And he says, I want to break you with my dick, but I'm only an average Joe. You can do that as an average Joe. You can do a lot of things being a normal-sized man, which, by the way, your size is perfectly normal. I don't know why you're freaking out. You're not anything to get upset about. I've heard people have smaller than you. There's people in the Sonic community with smaller than you. So don't freak out about it. He says, don't feel bad. She says, I'm tight as shit, dude. Trust me. Oh, I fucking doubt that. And if you are, you're not gonna be for long with that fucking 8-incher pounding you every fucking night. God, bye-bye monetization. Anything will make me a moaning, drooling mess. Donkey dude, hit her up. God. He said, I hope to see you like that one day in person. It's never gonna fucking happen. Trust me, you will. If it happened, fucking tell me, because I doubt it did. And he laughs, which I'm also doing right now. He said, but all of our sexual stopped before I turned 19 on September 2017. And let's see what this is. He says, you'd like that, don't you? She says, yes. He said, you're so sexy and kinky. I love it. And she said, just out of curiosity, what kind of kinks of mine do you know? And he said, peeing. Peeing. Ah. I'm just gonna sit here for a second and embrace the death of my innocence. Embrace the death of, now I have a Sonic Insanity with a girl saying she wants to be pissed on. She wants a hot load of piss on her face. She wants a golden shower, and this is the girl trying to Me Too someone. A girl that wants to be R. Kelly'd is trying to pretend like she's some type of victim. Miss, I need 8 inches or else it just isn't gonna be enough. That's our victim, apparently. Daddy-daughter play, which I could guess that one. She's a masochist, which isn't shocked. Pet play, not shocked, because she's a fucking bunny, not even shocked. Those are the ones I can recall off the top of my head. And she said, don't forget bondage and degradation. I get it. I fucking get it. You talk about it every single day. I fucking get it. This is like the third day, and I've already fucking got everything about you. You're a slut. There's not much to it. I get it. You want to be filled in every hole. You don't have to keep telling everyone about it. And he says, oh yeah, sorry, I forget some stuff. I have a really bad memory half of the time. Just admit you're wrong. Don't fucking do that shit. Just say, oh, I guess I forgot. That's the best way to do it. This is where she admits to her kinks and turns ons. Yeah, now I know she wants to be pissed on. Good job. After we had stopped the sexual talk, she started dating Windlight Hub exclusively. So just know, this Windlight Hub Sonic guy, his girlfriend wants to be pissed on. Just know that. That's a wonderful thing. This is great. When she started dating him, we were still friends months after, up to December of 2017. Let's read this chat log. Hey, but honestly, I'm happy that you and Wind are happy together for so long. You guys cheer each other on. She says, aw, thanks, dude, I really appreciate it. He said, I'm honestly a little jelly of you two. Of course you are. Oh gosh, sorry, haha. He's lucky. Oh, come on, you're making it really obvious that you still want to get with her. And he says, it's true. He has someone as talented and caring like you. Yes, you got cucked, I get it. I wish I had that. I wish I had you, but my pee-pee was too small. I also wish I could get infinite cuddles. I have a knife near me. And I'm tempted to just end it. Just end my existence. Infinite cuddles and eat cheeseburgers, but that ain't happening. Cheeseburgers? There's context I'm missing here. Obviously, she was having some cheeseburgers and he wanted her to share. And she says, oh, you're too kind. Of course. You got friend-zoned. Rod, you got friend-zoned, and then they tried to make you into a predator. That is all types of sad. I was even supportive of their relationship. As for the whole Not Safe for Work voiceover project, I admit I messed up by offering her and Wind apart. But for context, I was recently cast for a Not Safe for Work project that was paid. I was overly excited, and when I heard that we still need a female VA and maybe a side male character, I immediately thought of who I thought was my good friend and offered to Arcade. She said she wasn't interested. I asked if she was sure, cause it would be fun and good money. She said she wasn't comfortable doing Not Safe for Work voice work, which is now confusing to me because she's totally fine with telling people about being pounded by 18, not 18, but I wouldn't doubt it, that's where she's at now, 8-inch dildos. But doing some lewd moaning, that's too far. That's just ridiculous. What am I, a fucking degenerate? And I said, okay. She apparently told Windlight what happened, and it upset him. He confronted me about it on Twitter. Let me get the convo. And this is the convo, I hope. Hey, Rod, I want to tell you something. I don't hate you, but in all honesty, you kind of pissed me off what you did. Oh, we already saw all this. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that that all of that's already, we went over that in the first video. And he said, after he told me I made her uncomfortable, I immediately went back to Arcade and apologized for doing so. She even forgave me. And she says it's okay to me. I love Flan. By the way, is Win still mad at me? He's kind of filled him in on the stuff earlier because it made me uncomfortable. Well, if it made you uncomfortable, you should have just fucking told him about it. You didn't have to fucking go to your boyfriend and make things even worse, but whatever. He says, I'm sorry, and she says it's alright. So, and she says, I forgive you. So, yet again, more of him just being a beta, and these people still tried to expose him as a fucking predator. He said, after I realized they both unfollowed me and Arcade had blocked me, I was confused and texted her on February 18th with a simple, "Hey Kate." I messaged her to apologize. She replied, but then Winlight confronted me on Twitter. So from the train of events so far, it looks like she's a whore who wants the shit beat out of her and to be pissed on and to be fucked by an 8-inch dildo. They played around sexually with each other. They ended up breaking up, if they were ever even considered to be a thing to begin with, because she was talking to multiple men like that. And then he tries to offer her work because she needs money. He tries to offer her work, and it's lewd work because she is a very lewd woman. And then all of a sudden, she acts like she's not that type of woman, and she's offended by it, and they have to expose him like he's a predator. You shouldn't have made this shit public. Before, at least, like, things could have ended peacefully. Now I'm always gonna know you's the woman that wants to be pissed on and fucking beat the shit out of by a fucking dildo. Oh, God. You're doing good fucking recovery here. Hey, Rod, Bunny doesn't want to talk to you. Catch the hint. Even though she was acting like she was fine a minute ago. All right, I guess I wanted to do a dub. She's not interested in doing anything with you. We used to be friends. I don't get what happened, especially after everything. And he says she doesn't want to be friends with you because of how creepy you've... And I fully think that it's just because he offered her that job. He offered her that job. Her boyfriend got offended, and her boyfriend basically made her break things off with Rod. Or maybe the girlfriend's a fucking cunt. It could be either way. She could be fucking playing some mastermind game here. But I think I've already seen these screenshots. I'm pretty sure I've already looked at this shit on the last stream. This looks like the same fucking conversation. He says, obviously, I was upset. I felt betrayed. She was just gonna cut me off. I was angry when I sent that text. I didn't think about what I was saying. What I meant when I said that she's not innocent as he thinks she is. He's talking about how fucking kinky she is. She's actually a kinky freak, which is true. And apparently that other guy doesn't know that. That she was also fucking around with 2 other guys besides me. Well, maybe because you got cucked doesn't mean that this guy got cucked. Maybe she's actually playing it straight with him, but who knows? I can't be the judge here, but maybe this other guy is actually competent and doesn't have to get cheated on or cucked. But he said, after we went our separate ways for a few months until we made amends months later. Some other people, stuff he didn't want back. That's not important. We already read all this shit, so I'm not gonna read it again. We already read all that shit. And he said, here I say I was 17 at the time, but honestly it was my mistake. So he's saying, last time, in the last stream we did, where he said that he was 17 when he was 18, he fucked up. He didn't mean to type that. I don't believe him. I think he was trying to cover his own ass, but that's me. But I really don't see a big problem here. Like, I think she was like, what, 16 and he was 18? It's not that big of a deal. And where I'm at, in my state, it's not even illegal. I'm pretty sure those are the ages. Let me look these over and see if they mention the ages anywhere. No. But I don't think it was a fuck up, because he says I was underage too, so he's trying to defend himself. That's what it seemed like. But, I was trying to apologize for everything. He told me the not safe for work voiceover thing was illegal. I told him I realized that. God, this is just so fucking terrible. And then it ends with him saying, okay, I see that you've changed, I'll be more open a person, so letting you know you've been unblocked. He said, that's all I need. Thank you. I hope you can forgive me for my past transgressions, even though all he did was offer her a fucking role in something and was lewd to her when she wanted to be lewd to him, but whatever. We made peace, and he was neutral towards me, And that was the end of that. As for the other girl that I was talking to that was also in early mid-2017, before I turned 19. I was flirty with another girl, but yeah, I never did anything bad with her. We talked about Kama Sutra, but I never forced anyone to do anything. I never manipulated anyone. I never abused anyone, which, by the way, I think if you abused her, she would have liked you more. I never fucking blackmailed anyone. Winlight fucked with me and my entire reputation at a really fucking suspicious moment. Another thing, too, and he spelled cuz, C-U-Z, because it's 2002 apparently. 2 days before he posted that document, I was in a Dungeons and Dragons live stream with Yaroshin. I don't know who the fuck that is. The next day, Winlight messages me over Twitter with this. So I think Winlight is like the main fucking guy here. If I had to guess, I think he was he felt threatened by fucking Taco Boy. And then he's like, hey, I don't like that you're talking with this man. I don't like that he's trying to offer you not safe for work jobs. And then he fucking threw him under the bus, and she threw him under the bus to try to fix their relationship. That's what I'm getting from this. He said, I take back everything I said. You lied to me about everything. And he's like, wait, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Hello? And then he says, hi. And then he posts the fucking article we read last time. The shitty fucking exposed doc. And he says, realize I didn't fuck with this fool since we went our separate ways. And he comes around with this. I was confused as fuck. I'd be confused too, because he didn't even fucking elaborate. Not only that, the day before he posted the document, Arcade Bunny tried calling me on Discord. Let's see what Miss I Want to Be Filled in Every Hole had to say. Oh dang, LOL. They've got an invite to the website. It's too big of a group. I might join, clean out Discord groups. Oh, I see. I hope Win doesn't hate me, like, for real. You'll have to figure that out with him. Dang it. Hey, Kate. And then she tried calling him, which I think that's out of context, and I'm not giving him the fucking credit on that one. I don't know why she tried to call him, and I'm not giving him that. But at least they were on talking terms. I'll give him that at least. I didn't answer because I was at work. I don't know why she called me, but after taking time to look back on everything and reanalyzing the document and looking back on our convos, I realized I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not the monster they're painting me to be. When the document was released and I read through it for the first time, for a moment, I fucking believed their shit. I had my first anxiety/panic attack. I don't care. I had cried myself to sleep. I believe you. I believe you. I think when she said she wanted an 8-inch dick in her, you also cried yourself to sleep. I believe you on that part. The next day after he posted the doc, I was getting attacked left and right on Twitter, which I solved that, and it fucked me up. I almost took my life over this bullshit. This is not worth it. This is nothing. They are nothing. This is not worth you killing yourself over. If you are suicidal, seek mental help. Don't message me about this. Don't try to get me to fix this. Don't try to get me to cover this. Go to a psychologist. Go to a psychiatrist. Go get some help. Don't participate on the internet if it's gone that far. If you're really being serious and you're not doing this just for attention, go see a doctor. Fuck. If it wasn't for my friends and ex-girlfriend, I would have realized that I've done nothing wrong. I would probably be dead over this stupid fucking document. Not only that, they were really reaching and trying to put more dirt on my name. And let's take a look at this shit. Let's take a look here. This is from the wonderful Olay Tiger. Here's more proof of Rob being a creep. It seemed like Rob was a horny fuck and all these women wanted to fuck him. And it seemed like it was pretty consensual between them and that you're reaching. That's what it seems like to me. Just because you wanted to fuck everyone's girlfriend and everyone's girlfriend's a big enough slut to fucking do it doesn't mean he did anything wrong. Keep in mind, she was in a relationship when he made these advances. Oh, boo-hoo, he fucking went after someone. He's a dick. Who fucking cares? It's the internet. Block them and be done with it. For everyone that's skeptical about the information we provided, we'll continue to expose him. Also, this confirms his age. Oh, God. Let's take a look at these. Ole Tiger, no problem. How old are you also? I'm 18. I'll turn 19 this September. Oh, thank God. I was like, shit, better not voice stuff with a minor. And he said, I can show you my ID. And then he shows his ID to someone, not realizing that's a stupid thing to do online. God, these idiots. And then, Ole has a fucking sheep as her icon, but I'm not going easy on her just because she has a sheep icon. He said, also, Dry? I don't fucking know what that name is. Guy told me to calm things down with my attitude, and I just wanted to apologize to you for acting a bit excitable. I'm just that one hyper guy that loves showing his support to everything he does. Oh, don't sweat it. And also, the whole comment on that Dream Daddy Let's Play about you wanting to be my daddy. Wait, what? About you wanting to be my daddy? Is Ole a guy? I don't fucking know what he's saying. I was referring to that he made. So again, apologies if anything came off as inappropriate. And she says that her guy is protective of her. And he said, yeah, I hope I didn't give him the wrong impression of me. I'm not Mr. Steal Your Girl type, which it doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're Mr. I Get My Girl Stolen type. I really do support the two of you's relationship. I'm just showing my appreciation for stuff and people a lot. Real monster. For the context, Ole Tiger had uploaded a video on their YouTube channel of Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. I know what that is. I commented, oh, I wouldn't mind being Ole's character, being daddy, lol. That's something didn't sit right with Dry Guy. I can understand that. Since it made him uncomfortable, I apologize for the confusion. And you noticed the date? July 28th, 2017. I was still fucking 18! Explanation points. All this bullshit, my career, my reputation, ruined because of some jealous fuckboy and his puppet girlfriend trying to ruin my life because they saw I was fucking grinding. They saw I was moving up. So, what does he do? I love that part. I love that part. I guess this is the end of it, because that's me responding. He fucking turns her against me and ruined my name. They talked about pressing charges, but like you said in your video, I was technically under the Romeo and Juliet law because me and her are a year and a half apart. I think that was Jesse Pajamas that said that. If they were even gonna try to fuck with me, if they were even gonna try to fucking take me to court, you best believe I'm going to sue the ever-loving shit out of Windlight for defamation, slander, and mental damages. That's a hard one to prove. And that's my side of the story. Now, you tell me, do you think anything that, do you think I'm anything like they're painting me to be? No. The way that they painted you to be, is they wanted people to think. They wanted people to think that you are a dominant man, that you are Mr. Steal Your Girl. But in reality, when you were fucking with that guy's girlfriend back when you two dated, she was fucking 2 other men. She admitted this and you were perfectly fine with that, which automatically makes you a cuck in my book. She talked about how she wanted giant dicks inside of her and that you obviously wasn't matching up to that. And somehow you were fine with this. All these women friend zone you and you're perfectly fine with it. All this fucking shit and they're trying to paint you as a predator? I don't fucking think so. I think you are just as fucking pathetic as Donkey Dude. And I feel really bad for you. I feel really bad for you in all this. So hopefully you guys will take the part 1 video, take the part 2 video, look at this and come to your own conclusion. hopefully you guys have been entertained with this. My throat is really fucking hurting. I'm losing my voice throughout all of this. I'm gonna go to sleep immediately after this. Happy 4th of July, even though it's the 5th. I know I'm a lazy cunt. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Rod, for reaching out to me. Bye, guys.